everybody, welcome welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah Catherine and this is Leah Sees Movies, back again with the next episode of Young Justice. We've been on a real hot streak towards the mid-late part of this season. I've been really enjoying them so far, and I was told by some of you in the comments that I was not ready for this episode and it was going to make me cry, and challenge accepted. So generally, like, three main things make me cry, which is A, funeral scenes, not deaths, funerals. Just mourning is just real sad. Really incredibly wholesome things, just so much sweetness and kindness and helping others and overcoming the odds, like that gets me. And just deeply relatable things. So anything that hits me particularly with something that resonates with my own personal history, that'll get me too. Of the three, it seems like wholesomeness would be the expected thing that could make me cry, but I don't know. Not that the show isn't wholesome, but I feel like they're all kind of bratty, which takes away from it a little bit. So we'll see. This episode has been hyped by you guys, so I'm excited to go into it and see if it meets that hype. So I'm going to stop talking. Let's get started. This looks like the drawings of what's his face from Watchmen, the dude when he's on, you get it. No you don't, but I know what I was trying to say there.
Deploying camera sensor units.
But we're in space now. This is fun. And that is Guy Gardner, you guys have told me.
Disengage all weapons and engines. This is your final warning.
I do not think they care. Pardon? Pardon? Okay, we saw Shazam like two episodes ago in space, and he didn't have an oxygen mask on. So I just want to say that is inconsistent. Also, everyone is being disintegrated except Batman. That's why you stay at the back of the line. Oh, there he is. That's chaotic. Like, it's not funny, but just all on TV watching the League get disintegrated.
Should we fail, the responsibility falls to you.
Should the entire League be turned to literal ashes? I hope this 13-year-old's got me. I know if the Justice League doesn't got me, these high schoolers got me. I can't like be properly upset because I'm like, they're gonna rewind time, or it's gonna be a dream, or it's gonna be an alternate timeline, because this didn't actually really happen. But it was very funny. Y'all getting toasted.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Oh, that's cute. He saved the cameraman.
Flash?
Who I don't know.
Denny, you okay? As you can see, the Justice League is attempting to hold the line. No.
Iris, get out of there! I'm sorry,
Dark.
we're experiencing technical difficulties from...
Honestly, why not just flat out be like, anyway, we just lost Iris and Dan the cameraman. Everyone is dead. All right, girl. Hey, look, she's doing some damage. Okay, she was also turned into a skeleton, but I feel like...
and the Hawks. Other heroes reported...
And Flash and Zatara.
Batman.
At this point, I'm just going home. Like, cut the cameras. Deadass.
Red Tornado to Cade. I fear I am all that remains of the League.
RT!
Oh, there he goes. I want to say, in total, it seems like
Earth's heroes now.
Black Canary and Red Tornado were the most effective.
Clear, a direct attack will not succeed.
Here's where the aliens are now.
Everywhere.
This one get lost?
It's Superman's Fortress of Solitude.
Superman has a fortress of solitude?
Why don't I know that?
It's enough to send a scout ship to investigate.
Must be some fortress. Guess there's a lot about Superman I'll never know.
Let's take this time to worry about my daddy issues. I thought Artemis was her sister for a second.
ETs are sealed inside.
Wolf, what a good boy. Uh-oh. If they kill Wolf, then I'll be mad. Okay. I feel like we all had an agreement that you don't kill the dog.
Systems to integrate weapon into ship's biomatrix. I'll need to decamouflage for a few minutes.
May not have a few minutes.
They got buddies.
Weapon systems are offline to incorporate the new cannon.
Get inside. I'm almost there.
Look at you go, girl. It does seem like the League should have used more ranged attacks and not just flying directly at it. I realize that's like... Oh, rip. Damn, if this was permanent, I'd be really upset. I am upset about Wolf, though, even though I know this is not... Okay, just Aqualad, baby, just get inside. We're gonna have to save the world with just McGann, and I can't handle that.
They're dead. Every single alien. If it's the last thing I do.
Well, that wasn't very heroic of you.
There will be time to mourn later. Now we have a job to do.
Back to the cave?
The Hall of Justice. The human race must know that there are still heroes defending them.
I mean, we didn't see Aquaman get toasted, but there's a whole race of Atlanteans. Y'all still on Earth, granted underwater, but gonna help? What's up? Also, we still haven't actually seen the aliens. We've just seen ships, which, like, those could just be robots. There could be literally no one inside those things. Oh, wait, hold on. With my point about that these could just be like robots. Is this good?
It is Superman. I told you he wouldn't leave us out here.
Why does he look 15?
He's kinda young. Where's the cape?
I'm not Superman.
Right now, I don't care. You wear the S and you got the job done.
I will be played by Tommy Lee Jones.
General Wade Ealing, U.S. Air Force.
Aqualad, Justice League. We'll help you salvage as many of the aliens' cannons as possible. Then we start taking back what is ours.
But I'm like, is this gonna be the thing where the bad guys step in at the end and they're like, oh, we're here to save the day. The heroes couldn't do it, but we could. Because for obvious reasons, like Lex Luthor does not want to be, you know, run by aliens. So... Aw.
Jean! It's him. He's real, and he's alive.
But I cannot remember how I survived, or how I arrived here.
Maybe you were
Because...
the beam passed right through you.
Scrambling your brains along the way.
Okay, never mind. It's gonna be one of those things where it's not actually like a disintegration ray. It's a teleporting ray, which means Wolf is fine.
Look!
Yeah.
Zeta beams, the same stuff that powers our Zeta tubes. This thing doesn't disintegrate. It teleports.
I beat you to it, Wally.
Maybe, but no babies. They're all alive.
That must have been what you wanted to tell us.
I mean, they were teleported somewhere else, but they could be dead there.
Miss Martian, camel the bioship.
Oh, well, there goes the bioship.
That didn't feel like...
We're falling back.
Aww. She's like, that didn't feel like teleportation.
We can all Zeta to the cave if you can grant us computer clearance to access the tubes.
I can only authorize one at a time.
That's
Send us
inefficient.
first.
Belay that! You six are assets we cannot afford to lose.
Like, that's really it. Why wouldn't there be like a, hey, emergency X05, everyone, let everyone in.
Miss Martian, B05.
See, in like episode 1 or 2, I was like, why is this computer slow as hell? And see, it came right back around because B05, some of us are in a hurry. Ma'am, Alexa.
He goes next. Fine, then you.
Private Jason Bard, USMC.
Can you make it?
Sure, Superman.
I'm not...
Superboy B04.
I still go by boy, actually.
They need you more than me! Go!
Oh. They wouldn't let my boy live to the end. I knew it. Or, he's probably alive, but...
Then the only reasonable detention facility is here. Their mothership, atop what used to be Smallville.
Do that.
You're right. Aqualad would sacrifice himself. A mistake that just cost us our leader.
Worst case, he's teleported inside, and we set him free along with Artemis, and Aqualad, and everyone.
It's okay, McGann. It's what Superman would do.
The one thing the aliens cannot destroy is hope.
Hope survives because the battle is not over. Not as long as even one of us is willing to fight.
It doesn't matter how many fall. For new heroes,
oh, there we go.
To carry on,
I was wondering where the other... Hey! So y'all were still getting dressed, or what?
Of Earth will survive this. We will rebuild, and we will thrive. Never doubt, and never forget. The Earth will never surrender.
All right. That got a little feel.
Stay close to Jean. He's still...
Keep one leaguer, you know, alive and present, but he's basically useless.
Ready, in position. Be careful, Connor. I love you.
Ugh.
All right, you glorified trespassers! You want to see how a real alien fights?
I will say, those do not look to be being teleported, they're being destroyed. Or is that just like a regular laser? Does seem like the League could have used a little bit of finesse. I realize flying forward and punching is like the main thing the Shazams and Supermans of the worlds do, but... Oh. They should bring back the Genomorphs. Like, that giant, like, bull elephant looking thing. Oh, that'd be great. I think if we're gonna do, like, a reunion episode, I want them back, too.
He's gone.
Yeah, well. Get back up.
Right.
Move it along.
We'll find him with Artemis. I know it.
No, the disintegration beam is exactly that. There is no detention facility, no prisoners to rescue. Our mission holds no promise.
Well, damn, don't soften it.
Mission proves she's alive.
Stop it, KF. Artemis is gone.
But Connor is also gone, so... He's not, though. Also, I will take a note to point out that he is the most distraught over the girl he doesn't like. Okay. It's gonna be like that scene in Toy Story 3. They just all fall into an incinerator. I think the problem with these kinds of shows is that you kind of need civilians, because I'm like, damn, they might kill a civilian or like at least hurt one, but with them, no matter what you do to them, I'm like, they'll be fine.
You knew from the beginning why we were really here.
4 minutes, let's go.
If Robin's gonna do anything, he's gonna blow something up. Now, being blown up while still inside, unideal. All right,
Manhunter, take Miss Martian and go.
No.
Why would you send them to leave? He's the most powerful one there. I'm so tired of them sleeping on Manhunter. His abilities are just like, if used correctly, just the density shifting is like incredible. And it's like, yeah, you go on ahead. He said his mind cleared. Chop, chop, do your job.
We have to end this now.
Oh. That was fun. Woof.
What you experienced was a training exercise.
That's an insane training exercise.
Still, you were aware nothing was real.
All that changed when Artemis died. She forgot it was only...
Oh, so she made it worse?
Your subconscious took control, making all of you forget, too.
This is a good freaking episode, though.
In terms of raw power, she has the strongest telepathic mind I have ever encountered.
Ugh.
Stronger by far than mine.
Yo. Okay, so didn't cry. But no, that was a really good episode. And like with all of my predictions and guesses of like how a typical story works, I could not predict that like, oh, I did guess that it was like all a dream, I think, or something at some point. I did not guess that this is a specific Martian Manhunter initiated scenario in which it was designed to fail that McGann then made go haywire. Like that, so creative, such an interesting premise. Like we've seen so many variations on the training scenario that goes completely awry with X-Men, My Hero, this. It's usually so much based on like physical fighting, OMG, like we weren't prepared, we weren't physically strong enough, the villains invaded, something like that. So this kind of psychological warfare where you can see the effect and the trauma that it inflicted on them and on McGann specifically, who, yes, I still was talking a lot of crap about, but I respect the fact that she's incredibly powerful, and it's the wildest form of self-harm you've ever seen. Like, her grief made her grief real, which, hello, WandaVision, we had a similar premise to that, like, except, you know, she was trying to self-soothe by taking over a town and making it a perfect little dream world where nothing could hurt her. And in the opposite scenario, McGann was like, if I feel and experience pain, I'm going to downward spiral so hard, I might literally kill my friends. And that's fun. I think this opens up a lot of potential for McGann to grow like as a hero. Hopefully a less annoying one. Yeah, this didn't really make me like her anymore. It did make me respect her more though, which, you know, is something. I think that means that has value. I feel like I need to rewatch it. There's like, see if like there were any hints that I missed, but it seems, because it says that up until Artemis's death, they knew it was a training scenario going in, and that's why like they didn't grieve, they just moved on. But it didn't really feel like that. It felt like, hey, if you were in that scenario, fully believing it or not, you would have to keep moving. Like there wouldn't have been like, all right, let's, you know, put on our black clothes and have a eulogy. Like you would have had to keep moving because your planet's being invaded. So as much as it's saying that they knew it going on and it shaped their behavior, I didn't really see signs of that. This whole thing is so dark. It's like very good training, teaching to show that you can't always win. But baby, the entire league dies, watching your friends die one by one, even the dog. Oh, that was a lot. I don't have anything of interest to say. That was just a lot. That was like an emotional roller coaster of an episode, even though I wasn't necessarily distraught because I was like, there's gonna be some explanation at the end for this, and I was so busy kind of trying to think of theories. There was no point of this episode where I wasn't like emotionally invested, if not even in like, oh, they're dying. I think I was so invested in like what's going on, what's gonna be the overarching mechanism that explains everything that I'm seeing, and I just that was fun. I really like mind games. I love the power and like telepathic heroes, villains, anything like telepathic individuals have so much ability, so much of the idea of reality consists entirely in our head. Like something like Wanda literally manipulating reality is one thing, but your whole reality is just, you know, neurons firing in your brain. So it's, yeah, a telepath can make you think you're dead. And that's bananas. I had so much fun with this. At this point, I can confidently say I cannot predict what the next episodes are going to be. I don't know how they're going to be like. And you guys, shake off seeing all your friends die, finding out you almost actually put your friends in a coma, and then shake off the coma, I guess. Not your fault. Moving on. Let's go back to school. Let's go back to a regular mission. I guess we're probably going to throw in the light next just to get everything back on track. It'd be fun if they just did like a beach episode. Like, all right, let's have our, we had a really high point of emotional stress. Let's relax. Let's, you know, cool out and then go back to the mission. But yeah, the way the show is paced, it doesn't seem like they allow for too many breaks. So probably not. I don't know. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed this particular episode. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment, etc. All that good stuff. If you don't want to do any of that, but you've watched all the way to the end of this video, thank you very much. I still appreciate you. You can follow me on the Bird app at Leah Sees Movies, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!